from people that usually are not doing anything with their stuff. Unfortunately, and I'm not saying that in a prideful way or a disrespectful way. Everybody has their own journey and things of the sort. But what I've noticed is, especially within our space, God ordains a lot of things, and the reason why certain people are not like able to like grow in a certain capacity is because there's certain things in our hearts that we haven't let go yet, and there's only as far as we can go by ourselves. And you're either gonna go further with the Lord, or you're gonna go further with the other guy. Like he could take you far too, the other guy, the devil.
Whoa,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
So like it's just there's a ceiling of what we can do on our own, and then at some point we're gonna have to choose and pick which side that we're gonna choose to grow. Either direction. And just my experience with just some artists, just bad business stuff. I personally haven't been in situations where people have robbed and stolen from me, because I don't really ask for features or anything like that. But just noticing things, small things being said behind closed doors, like I don't that video you made with the indie tribe. Bruh, shit. Look. This the second time, so look. You're in Christian hip hop trying to be hard. Their album. They're trying to be hard. It's funny because that's literally a clip, me having an altercation with an artist that I can't speak of.
No way.
Yeah. that's no real, way. Bro. That's real.
What?
That's the funny part. That's 100% real.
That was a quote, bro?
Yeah, they literally they asked me to send the screen recording of the audio, and I just sent it to them.
Bro, that's crazy. That's the artistic process is wild. I would have never known that. I almost would never.
Yeah, that's what we were hoping on. Like, he was like, man, I hope nobody knows where it's coming from.
Bro, no, that's amazing. Wow, that's not amazing. The altercation isn't amazing, but the process and
it wasn't
over it.
Yeah, it's just sad though. Like, I'm just gonna continue to pray for our space, because we are a small space. Like, we're not like that. Like, there are artists in our space. There are artists in our space that are recently climbing like the hierarchy of like just music and things of the sort. But the thing, it's like high school. It's like a small town like mentality. Like, I'm the cool kid in this small group of people, and it doesn't really benefit us in any capacity. It's a reason why certain groups of people have a certain ceiling that hasn't been crossed in a certain time frame.
Dang. Yeah.
So
no, that's legit.
Because music is not the focus at all. So many other things.
Well, I gotta go. That, bro, no, because that's such a bar. I heard somebody talk about that recently. About how people are so money driven and trend driven that they're not truly caring about the art, not really truly caring about progression of a genre, but more of the progression of their pockets. And bro, like, good music is not really, I'm saying we're moving towards that. In CHH, in Christian music, just historically, good music is not the stuff that's making money. Facts. That's facts.
But that takes people, that takes pioneers though, like a nobigdyl, like an indie tribe, like a Hulvey, all of these people. Like, I say even what Aaron Dudes is doing, what I'm doing, like us changing, helping. Like, I don't want to say it in a weird way, but train the audience to have a higher standard from what was the standard in the past.
Right.
And just like with TikTok and social media and stuff in general, you, as a fan, you guys are getting so much music shoved down your throats, and anything be popping because it's Christian.
Oh my golly, bro!
It don't gotta be good. And I think we got to do better about that.
Dude,
I'm not saying any names or anything.
Dude,
and nobody I personally have a relationship with. I'm not taking any shots like that.
Right.
I don't. But there are some people that, and just, I think that's music in general though. So it's not just subjected to our space.
Right. No, it's sad. It's really sad to see, like, you'll be looking on like social media or whatever, and you'll have these captions like, "Bet you've never heard a Christian song like this," and then it's like, then it starts popping off, and people are like, "Y'all do know we've had this before, right?" And it's like, you know what? Never mind. I guess not. It doesn't matter. But not. I'm gonna put the scripture up here because I can't think of it at the moment. But I'm glad that you mentioned that. Like, it is important not to hate other artists, and God's definitely not gonna let you progress if your heart is like hardened, because then you don't have a heart for people like that. Like, if you're being selective, you know.
100%.
But I'm glad we mentioned viral music, because also before we head to Massa, in this track you also said you want to be like y'all. You don't want to rap conscious, and I've listened to your discography a few times, and that's not meant to be a flex. It's just because your music is that good. And there isn't one song I can think of that isn't conscious, or that isn't like food for thought, pun intended. But what would you say, like, what was that line for? Was that like an intrusive thought, like kind of being put into the lyrics, or like what was that like meant to express?
Yeah, rapping the way that I rap, I automatically get put into an area of responsibility, which makes sense. I'm not trying to run away from the responsibility or anything like that. Yeah. But sometimes the thought comes in my head. It's like, man, do you understand how much more songs I would have? How much easier it would be if I just did what he doing,
bro.
I just did what they doing. Like, and like not being cocky or like overconfident or anything. I know that I can do that, what they're doing better and at a higher output if I was to do that in that capacity. And sometimes I'm like, man, it's me, like, and my friends, we got a whole like joke, like running joke of like what I be doing. Like, bro, I be making like plug beat R&B songs. I be making like completely different genres, and I be doing it in like 20-30 minutes, and it be hard. Like on Magic,
Jeez.
like I did that sample for Magic, bro.
What? Bro,
that's me, bro.
Wait.
That's literally me. Like on Aaron Deuce, like that's literally a sample of me, bro.
Bro, that's
and
crazy.
I was playing around. I did that. I was mumbling and like was playing, made that beat in like 10-15 minutes.
Bro. Wait, that's hard. That's crazy. Okay, for y'all who haven't heard Magic, I'm gonna play that clip right here. But that's genuinely wild. It goes to show that art, like when you're a true artist, anything can become art. But it also goes to show that some of these songs that y'all are bumping didn't take as much time as y'all thought. Like not in regards to Aaron Deuce or any of the great artists like you or Indie Tribe or nobigdyl or any of the people putting effort into their music. But for the people who like are just trying to make money, they make things like that like easily because they just don't care about like music like y'all do. So that's wild. That's amazing though. I actually love that, bro. I love that. Man, Aaron Deuce that dude is so talented,
guy,
bro.
Man.
He really is, bro.
That guy.
Dang, bro. Dude, but speaking of Aaron Deuce, the dude who has the vocals on Massa,
yes, sir.
For those of y'all who don't understand black lingo, y'all may have heard him say, "I've been sipping the Kool-Aid," and we're confused why there was a product placement in Shuck and Jive. And I'm sorry to tell you, there was no product placement. He was just kind of, letting y'all know that they were like kind of taking everything that was being said in media and everything. But anyway, what was that a reference to? Like, was that a reference to like I said, media, and like the news and things of that sort? Just kind of saying like, I've been sipping the Kool-Aid and everything they're feeding me, or
yeah, it's 100% what that's saying. Like, he wrote that like, and as you hear later in the song itself, like I've taken up this system that was meant for it to oppress me, and I've adopted it as my personality. So yeah.
Dang, man, that's hard. That's really hard, bro. What made y'all talk about Massa? Like, what inspired that concept where it's like anything for you, Massa, anything for you? Like,
yeah, I attribute this specific song, so the sample and stuff, I made a sample, but Aaron really wrote all this on his own, and we wanted to be really tongue-in-cheek. Like we want somebody to hear this and been uncomfortable.
Ooh.
But like, and we want it to be like confusing. It's like, bro, why is this so uncomfortable, but why does this sound so beautiful?
Facts.
Like why is anything for you, Massa, stuck in my head? Like,
yeah, bro. Facts, bro.
Like, why? Like, dude, now I'm randomly going throughout my day saying anything for you.
Dude,
like,
I've done the same thing. Bro, I'll literally be singing that, bro. I'm over here acting like it's a singing challenge, bro. Try to hit all the riffs and runs and everything, bro. Nah, for real.
Dang.
But yeah, definitely don't reach that status. But I try for sure. But I love that you mentioned a confusion that can come with the track. Because there's something that stood out to me where Aaron Dews goes from the anything for yous to the whys, and he's like, why do I blank, or why do I blank? What played a part in...
Why do I cheat on a woman?
Right.
Why do I... Yeah.
Yeah, was that sense of consciousness that you've kind of been talking about throughout the project, like becoming a real boy, like you're finally asking the questions as to what's going on?
Yeah. Let me clarify. Aaron's not out here cheating on women. He's not out here cheating.
Bro.
He's not doing that.
Yeah.
Neither am I. Neither am I.
Amen. Bro.
Just to clarify.
Yo, I was scared if there's somebody who listened to that track and they genuinely thought that was like what you were trying to say. That's actually scary. Yo, nah, that was... Bro, I really hope... Wow, that's wild. I really think somebody probably thought that, though. That's crazy.
No, we got a DM.
What?
Yeah, we got a DM from a person, and they were like, I just thank you for your testimony. So yeah, I used to cheat. Like I was a cheater, and I was like, hey man, look, I appreciate this, and I'll definitely be in prayer, and I thank you for letting me know. But yeah, we didn't do that. But
man,
that was the point of like we're playing a character here. But yeah.
Wait, that's crazy. Wait, that's so wild, bro. I mean, I'm glad. Shuck and Jive, the title track. I love the way this is placed in the track list, because obviously there aren't 12 tracks, but if there were, this would be like in the middle of the track list, which is I think a cool place to have the title track. But you said they take my DNA strands and make a couple of bands, and in your track with Aaron Dews, DNA, you talk about like what was going on with your last name and like how that's kind of rooted. So was that kind of a reference to that, and then also what you were saying about saying earlier about all the gang violence and people glorifying violence in the black communities?
Yeah, it's 100% the connection to DNA in that way. Just like the generational curses, like so there's even like scientific backings on like generational curses being
really
a thing. Like
that's
like
crazy.
there's certain like DNA like that spreads to our offsprings that if I was doing something outrageous like that can 100% like my son one day, whether he's seen me do it or not, can have an inclination in those scenarios and situations to do the same thing. And unfortunately within the black community, because of the systems that was put against us, like the ghettos literally being taken from Hitler's ideology of the ghettos that he put the Jews in, and it being brought to America, the things that it did to our minds. And this is not taken away from responsibility of us in any capacity. We've allowed them to profit and make money off it. It's cool. And something I think that we don't think about a lot of times, and this is no shots or offense to anybody that listens to my music in any capacity. A lot of these young kids, these young white kids, have never been around black people in their entire life,
bro. Nah.
And the only perception that they're receiving of what a black person is some outrageous, crazy stuff. You know what I mean? And it's fascinating because they're like, whoa, well, I come home from school, do my homework, and, you know, I got this, I do this. And they're like, he comes home from school, if he goes to school.
Oh, dang.
Doing this. Like,
yeah.
So, like, it's like a character. It's like I don't think I'm saying the right thing, but it's
no,
like,
you're good.
It's like this cool thing to look up to.
Right.
Because, you know, those people are crazy type of scenario.
Jeez, and yeah, like a stereotype.
I just don't want to
vibe.
Yeah, and I just don't want to perpetuate that, and for my family, for myself, and just for our people as a whole.
Bro, I love that, man. I love that
because that affects the white people too.
Facts.
Like that.
Facts. Yeah,
they think it's cool what they start doing. They start replicating. They start speaking.
Right.
Bro, like it's funny like how much stuff is like becoming trendy.
Oh my god,
that like
bro.
It's been being said, bro, for like 20, 30 years, and like communities and stuff. Like Gat, bro. Like, bro, no one was using that for that like reason. My dad was not saying that for that reason. My granddad was not saying that. It's funny, but we have influence over what they can navigate and do as well. And I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to go to sleep on my conscience with this young kid from a suburban community join the gang because he heard me talk about gangs. Jeez. I don't want that on my conscience.
Legit.
So
yeah. No, that's real. That's very real. I love that you understand. I don't think there are a lot of artists that understand the responsibility they have by releasing music. How influential that is to not just my generation, but just everyone. It's like you're saying, like they think they're painting these pictures, they think it's art, But in reality, people take these as documentaries, and they're like, yo, okay, so since he's doing this and he can rap about it, that means he's not caught. So maybe if I